Check, 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 check.
Good evening. I'm Doug Griffin, your humble MC for tonight's festivities. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1902, a group of college men got together and formed a men's group that would soon be known as the EBC Fraternity. Over the years, this musical fraternity produced 61 EBC hit parades. And now, 25, we're in the Christmas mood shows. It is with great pride and pleasure that the men of the EBC Fraternity Alumni Committee welcome you to the campus of Valley City State University and the historic Vangstad Auditorium for this 25th anniversary We're in the Christmas Mood show. If this is your first time attending our performance, we're honored that you chose to spend your evening with us. And if you're a returning guest, we thank you for your years of support. So settle in as we share our gift of music with you during this most festive time of the year. In his 25th year at the helm of our show, please welcome to the stage a proud 1987 graduate of Valley City State University. He's our maestro, Mr. John Moneylaws.
Celebration, let's think of all the joy we can find. Let's have a Christmas celebration, sing a song of peace and goodwill to mankind. Let's have a Christmas celebration, let's take a sleigh ride on the mountains of wine. Let's have a Christmas celebration, come on everybody, join us tonight. The holy night, sings the Lord, the tree of the lights, shouting in the traffic in the holiday skies. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Let's take the halls with all the joy we can find. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Sing a song of peace and goodwill to mankind. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Let's take a sleigh ride on the mountains of wine. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Come on, everybody, and join us tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. We'll never get our shopping done by Christmas Day. Silver bells, listen to them ring. The choirs and the carolers are starting to sing. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Let's take the halls with all the joy we can find. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Sing a song of peace and goodwill to mankind. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Let's take a sleigh ride on the mountains of wine. Let's have a Christmas celebration. Come on, everybody, and join us tonight. Come on, everybody, and join us tonight. Come on, everybody, and join us
Carol of the Bells, also known as the Ukrainian Bell Choir, was first performed in December 1916 at Kiev University. It was introduced to American audiences in 1921 at Carnegie Hall. Tonight, we introduce you to an up-tempo arrangement of this Christmas favorite, featuring EBC alumnus Mr. Tanner Moneylaws on the tenor saxophone. We've been fortunate to be able to watch our next performer's talents grow for the last several years. She made her debut performance to our show when she was just a tiny little fourth grader. Tonight, Kyra Heckerl is now a much taller sophomore at the Lisbon School. Performing a Mark Hayes arrangement of Jesus, Oh, What a Wonderful Child. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyra Heckerl. Although we've had a mild winter to this point, we know what could and probably will happen. Here's Tressa, Sue Ann, David, and Joseph performing a song that gives you two choices: the bitter weather outside or a warm, crackling fire inside. Any difficulty making that choice?
The snowman in the yard is frozen hard. He's a sorry sight to see. And if he had a brain, he'd complain that he wishes he were me. The weather outside is frightful,
But the fire is so delightful, and since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
it doesn't show
Signs of stopping, and the rocks and corns were popping, the lights are twinkling and gold. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
when we finally kiss goodnight. How I hate
Going out in the storm,
but if you really hold me
if you hold me
tight,
tight, all the way home.
oh, we
Fire is slowly climbing, and my dear will still be buying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
the weather outside is frightful.
Fire inside is such a delight, since we no place to go.
When we finally kiss goodnight,
I'll be going out in the snow.
but if you really hold me tight,
All the way home, I'll be home. Cozy and warm. Fire is slowly dying, and the deer will still be crying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it
If you aren't in the Christmas mood yet, our next performer will open your hearts and minds to think about what Christmas truly means to you. She's starting out helping her dad with our show 16 years ago. 16 years. Now a seasoned performer in her 17th, we're in the Christmas Mood show. Please welcome back to the stage Natalie Pape singing the recording group Pentatonics arrangement of That's Christmas to Me.
fireplace is burning bright, shining all on me. I see the presents underneath the
more than 160 million recordings by more than 500 different performers, and some 7 million copies of sheet music sold. Those statistics are out of this world. The cause of all that excitement is that little reindeer with the bright red nose. It all began years ago when English composer Lee Hagerwood decided to write and sing a new Christmas song. Lee wanted to create a heartwarming song with strong melodies that would capture the true spirit of Christmas. We feel he hit the nail right on the head with "Christmas is my favorite time of year." We bring you this wonderful story tonight with soloist Cassie Bastian and We're in the Christmas Mood Singers.
Lanterns lighting up the town, peace on earth is all around. Everything is calm on Christmas Eve. There's goodwill in the air tonight. Angels sing by candlelight, their voices carried on the wind. When carol singers gather round, angel voices fill the town. I want to join with them and sing. They sing a here. Christmas Eve, still believe, so excited, can't sleep. When the morning comes, church bells ring, and 'tis sing a merry song, ring a sing along, a festive melody that tells of Christmas time. And sing the stars tonight, they're shining bright, 'cause it's Christmas time, and it's my favorite time of year. And it's my favorite time of year.
Joy to the World is one of the most beloved Christmas carols of all time. Tonight, we feature EBC alumnus Mr. Marty Lanter on trombone, and also EBC alumnus Mr. Josh Argel on alto sax. Please enjoy this energizing arrangement of this Christmas classic. Ladies and gentlemen, our maestro, Mr. John Moneylaws.
That's okay. It's the boots, Doug, that's doing it. It's okay. All right, thank you very much, and thanks for coming out tonight. Just a couple things here before we have our intermission. I'd like to direct your attention to the back page of our program and our sponsors. And let's be honest, without our sponsors, this show would not be what it is, because they do so much for us. They allow us to purchase new music and just do the show that we've been able to do for all these years. And while I'm reading those off, our band members will be taking up our offering, and these are in no particular order. Egg Country Farm Credit, Services of Valley City. Community Credit Union of Valley City. Fresh Alternative Fundraising. Bank Forward. Dakota Bank of Valley City. Quality Alignment and Brake Center. Stout Ross Ford. Grotberg Electric. Lee Rude Matthias Funeral Home. Pizza Ranch of Valley City. Valley City State University Foundation. Hope Electric. Valley Meat Supply. Oliver Nathan Funeral Chapel. Lever's Super Value of Valley City. Dakota Rose Floral. Enterprise Sales Incorporated. The Labor Club. Valley Office Works. Poplar's Music Incorporated from Grand Forks. Star Enterprises. Pucklick Chevrolet. Miller Motors. Valley Auto Parts. Printer Solutions. KOVC Radio. Piper Tax Service. Allard Trophy. Ludvigsen Braun. Keys Heating and Air Conditioning. Dakota Prairie Associates, Adam Brudevold. Farmers Union Insurance, Van Bruggen Olson Agency. Dakota Plains Realty, Luann White. Lisbon Body Shop, Ivy Real Estate Group. Edward Jones, Nancy Hermanson. And TCI Insurance. Let's give a nice round of applause for our sponsors. We've also been willing and able to, throughout the years that we've done our show, present scholarships to students that have been involved in our show. And this year will be no exception. Flawless switch, I love it. This year will be no exception, and we have 3 scholarships that we're going to give out tonight. And they're all 3 to people that are in our show, and in no particular order. The first scholarship is presented by the EBC Fraternity Alumni Committee, and it goes to a high school student that we have in our show. And this scholarship will be in the amount of $100, and if the student chooses to attend Valley City State, we will double it for next year. And the student that I'm going to present this scholarship to, I had the honor and privilege of working with when she was kind of a younger gal, and she just wouldn't graduate, so I decided I'd retire. And anyway, she kept performing, and I know she's doing a nice job for her music program, and she's a senior this year, and this goes to Ella Ranke. And the next scholarship is also presented by our alumni committee, and this goes to a young man who has been on campus a few years, I was told, and this is his first time performing with us in the show this year, and we're going to summons him in just a second. And this scholarship in the amount of $150 for spring semester goes to Joseph Manuno. How'd I do on that last name, Joseph? So close, he told me. That's better than what he told me the rest of the time. So it is, so we'll take it. The next scholarship that we're going to give out is presented by the Ruth Nagel family, and as I've mentioned before, Ruth had several boys that were members of the EBC fraternity, and I think Ruth would be real proud of her sons that they've kept this scholarship going over the years, and it is an amount of $750, and it will be awarded this spring semester, and this goes to a member of our orchestra who I got to know a little bit as well when I was teaching, and he's playing for the first time in our show this year, and we're happy and excited of the things that he's been able to do, and we wish him well in his career as a musician and hopefully future music teacher. And this scholarship goes to Ian Maloff. Thank you. Eric's going to bring up the lights a little bit, and we're going to take just a quick 10-minute intermission, and we'll continue with our second half. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of our 20th anniversary show. We open with a Tom Kubis arrangement of "O Holy Night." We are honored to feature VCSU President Dr. Alan Lefebvre on soprano saxophone and Dr. Ken Jimenez on trumpet, as well as EBC alumnus and charter member of We're in the Christmas Mood show, Mr. Randy Hayek on flugelhorn. Please welcome back to the stage Maestro Moneylaws and our 25th anniversary We're in the Christmas Mood Orchestra.
Thank
next performers have been with We're in the Christmas Mood family for several years. The selection they are performing tonight tells a wonderful little story about the weather around the holiday season. Please welcome Tressa Lantern and EBC alumnus, Mr. Eric Updahl.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go
Baby, it's
away.
cold outside.
This evening has
Hoping that
been
you
so
drive.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
My
ours.
mother will start to worry,
Beautiful, what's your
and
hurry?
father will be pacing the
Listen to the
floor.
fireplace
So
roar.
really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Well, maybe
hurry.
just a half a drink
Put some
more.
records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might
Baby,
be.
it's bad out there.
Say, what's in this
Cats
drink?
to be had out there.
I wish I knew
Out
how
of my
to
starlight
break the
I'll
spell.
take your hat, your hair looks swell.
I ought to say no, no, no,
95,
sir.
moving
At least I'm
closer.
gonna say that I
What's the sense
tried.
in hurting my pride?
I really can't
Baby,
stay.
don't hold out. Baby, it's cold outside.
I simply must
Baby, it's
go.
cold outside.
The answer is
Baby,
no.
it's cold outside.
The welcome has
Lucky that
been
you
so
dropped in.
nice and
Look
warm.
out the window at that
My sister
storm.
will be
Gosh, your lips
suspicious.
look delicious.
My brother will be there at the
Waves upon a
door.
tropical shore.
My maiden aunt's mind is
Ooh, your
vicious.
lips are
Well, maybe
delicious.
just a cigarette
Never
more.
such a blizzard before.
I've got to get home.
Breeze out there.
Say, lend me your
Up to
coat.
your knees out there.
You've really been
Will
grand,
you touch my
but
hand?
don't you see?
How can you do this thing to
There's
me?
bound to be talk
My
tomorrow.
life comes
At least there will be plenty
You catch
implied.
pneumonia and
I really
die.
can't
Oh,
stay.
baby, it's cold outside.
The lyrics to A Baby Changes Everything brings the biblical Christmas story into a bold, unique, and contemporary focus. In 2008, award-winning country music artist Faith Hill released the song as the first single on her album, Joy to the World. Soloing in her 12th We're in the Christmas Mood show, please welcome Sue Ann Burnson and the rest of the We're in the Christmas Mood singers as they present this heartwarming selection, A Baby Changes Everything.
much too young, unprepared for what's to come. A baby changes everything. Not a ring on her hand, all her dreams and all her plans. A baby changes everything. A baby changes everything. And she loves, she's never touched. How will she keep his trust? A baby changes everything.
A baby changes everything.
A baby changes everything. And she cries. Ooh, she cries.
The Little Drummer Boy, originally known as The Carol of the Drum, is a popular Christmas song written by American composer and teacher Catherine Davis in 1941. Tonight, our men's quartet is supported by the We're in the Christmas Mood Orchestra as they tell the story of a poor young lad that had no gift to give for the baby Jesus. Please welcome David Piper, Joseph Manoinu, EBC alumnus Eric Updahl, and returning performer Mr. Dale Conrad. We are happy to have our next mother-daughter duet perform again for us this year. This is the third time we have featured these two lovely and talented ladies together. Listen as the beautiful voices of Tricia and Alana Laban blend to share the message of this touching selection entitled Noel.
Love incarnate, love divine, star and angels gave the sign. Bow to babe on bended knee, the Savior of humanity. Unto us a child is born, he shall reign forevermore. Noel, Noel, come and see what God has done. Noel, Noel, the story of amazing love, the light of the world, gave it for us. Noel. Son of God and Son of Man, Son of God and Son of Man, there before the world began, born to suffer, born to raise us from the grave, born to raise us from the grave, the everlasting Lord, everlasting come and see what God has done. The story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for Unto us a child is born, he shall reign forevermore.
Showcasing the talents of Wheaton, Minnesota music director Mr. Mike Brum and EBC alumnus Mr. Josh Argel on saxophone. The orchestra tonight now performs Jolly Old St. Nick. Several years ago, Michael Bublé made a big splash on the music industry. He continues to dazzle audiences today with his mellow baritone voice. Tonight, EBC alumnus Mr. Eric Updahl is joined by three of our lovely and talented We're in the Christmas Mood performers as he performs Michael Bublé's arrangement of Jingle Bells.
Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Updahl.
Are you ready to sing a little Jingle Bells?
Yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow, one-horse open sleigh. O'er the field we go, laughing all the way. Friends on bobtail, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing the sleighing song tonight.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells,
Tressa Lanter performed our next selection at our 21st show. Cool Yule was released by Bette Midler in 2006. It was Midler's first seasonal release, with lyrics like, "He'll come a-flying from a higher place, fill the stockings by the fireplace," and the list goes on and on. Hey, Tressa, tell us a little more about this guy they call Saint Nick.
Going out to the Sunset Strip. Somebody's gonna make a happy trip tonight while the moon is bright. He's gonna have a bag of crazy toys to give the bronies and the girls and boys. So dig, Santa comes on big. You come a-comin' when the snow's the most. And all you cats are sleeping warm as toast. And you're going limp when old Saint Nick takes a lick from a peppermint stick. You come a-flying from a high place and fill the stockings by the fireplace. So you have a Yule that's cool. Going out to the Sunset Strip. Somebody's gonna make a happy trip tonight while the moon is bright. Behind the reindeer with the blinking nose, smoking groovy in his same old clothes. He's red in his souped-up sled. He's on a mission and he will not shirk. Down the chimney and he gets to work. That Mr. C-S-H-O-T. Santa, won't you light my Christmas tree? You come flying from a high place and fill the stockings by the fireplace. So you have a Yule that's cool. A Yule that's cool, y'all.
We're winding down, folks. Not quite there yet, but almost. I've got a couple thank yous that I want to throw out here tonight before John does his. This is a rough part. First of all, to my wife, Connie. Couldn't have done it without all of your support. Thanks, babe. Back at you. All right, the crew. We're in the Christmas Mood Gang. Thanks to all the orchestra and the singers for letting me into the family. Love you guys. John, to my friend and brother for the past 40 years, Maestro John. It was an honor and pleasure to share the stage with you one more time. Thanks for letting this aging brother back in the saddle for one last ride. And lastly, the audience, to all of you out there in the seats tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you. We do this show for you, and you have supported us and shown us your love for it. I know I can speak for the family up here when I say, we'll treasure that forever, right here. John?
Thanks, Douglas. Nice to have you back on our stage with us. I have just a couple thank yous here before we go on tonight. Everybody wants to be a comedian, I know. First of all, I want to thank VCSU for the use of their auditorium. Every year we've had the pleasure of performing in this beautiful building, and we've enjoyed it. We've gone from simple staging to what you see today, from the use of our mighty pipe organ that is now home to our poinsettias, which we wish we still had going, and we wish we could get restored so we could use it again. But thank you for the use of your auditorium. We also want to thank the Alumni Relations Office, Kim Hesh, for helping us out every year, dotting our I's and crossing our T's so that we're able to politically and everything, do everything correct so we don't get in any more trouble than we do. Thank you to those things. This was funny when I did it, but now I'm having a hard time hanging on to it. I want to introduce the EBCs that I have in the show that have been with us and are performing tonight. These are in no particular order. In our trombone section, we have Marty Lanter. Also in our trombone section, Eric Updahl. In our saxophone section, Josh Argall. Tanner Money Laws. And we brought Doug back this year, so we got Doug Griffin here. And the next two guys, I just not 100% sure how to say this without kind of getting kind of wet-eyed. I have two guys in here that have been with me for 25 years. And so I call them charter members, and I've been thrilled that they've been with me for that long, and just kind of stood by this whole program. And they're Lance Cervecki on bass guitar, and Randy Hayek on trumpet. Thanks, guys.
You too, John.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to have my other assistant come down here in a minute, Mariah. We did some figuring the other day, and we figured over now including this one, this is before we added this one, in the 24 years that we've done our Christmas show, we've drawn over 10,000 people to Valley City State University. And I think that's pretty amazing. So it is for a group of old Joes that get together and we're able to put this off. So I just think that's a pretty amazing task. So it is. I'm almost done. This year is somewhat bittersweet for us and for myself. This will be our last show that we're going to do at Valley City State University. It's just for a variety of reasons. Gray hair, bad lower back, the list goes on and on. So So we really thank you for coming out tonight and supporting our last show here. Tomorrow we are going to do a show in Nome, North Dakota at the Nome High School that they redid down there. And that show has been sold out for quite a while now. But I just want to put a little plug in for them. If you haven't been down to the Nome School and seen what those gals have done there, put it on your radar. It's pretty cool what they've done there. And we're going to see how it goes there. And they've asked us to come back, so, which is a good thing because they haven't heard us the first time. So we'll see how that goes. So we will. We like return engagements when they haven't heard us already. That's good. So I want to bring my assistant out here. Come here, honey. This is Sophia, and how old are you, honey? She's 4. And here comes the other one. Hi. Say hi. You know, well, actually, Walker gets up on the stage kind of like Grandpa does, and Sophia leaves the stage with a much more bounce in her step than Grandpa ever did. So she did. So anyway, these two. No, don't get her started. These two are third generation Money Lawses up on our stage. Their mom Mariah, who's standing over there, sang for us for years, and their aunt Natalie is up here tonight singing, and that's pretty cool for me to have them up here. And we've had other 3-generation families up here as well, and that's pretty neat that we've been able to do that. I can speak for myself. There won't be 4 generations of Money Lawses up here at any time soon at all. Will there? You want to go back to Mom? No. Thanks for coming. Okay, we're going to give you back to Mom. Say bye-bye. So yeah, there's those two. And on a little heavier note here, if you'll look at your program under the orchestra members, vocalists, you want to start coming out here, please. We lost this past year when we lost a dear, dear member to our We're in a Christmas Mood family, and probably more important than that, we lost a dear friend. Mark Ertelt I actually did some looking today, and I believe Mark Ertelt was a charter member of our show as well. Mark ran the sound for us for several years before he became a fixture in our orchestra as our percussionist. We lost Mark, and it's, if you knew Mark, you smiled. You just did. You walked by him, and you probably didn't even need to know Mark. If you walked by him, you smiled. Just because that's just the kind of guy he was. And we wish he was here tonight. We know he's not, but he's in our hearts. So, Mark, thanks for everything, buddy. So we normally at the end of our show, we serve coffee and cookies and cider, but you know, with everything that's going on and to keep everyone safe and things like that, we're not going to do that tonight, so we can just all stay healthy and get on our way. I do want you to know that we took a vote on giving you all vouchers for prime rib suppers, and it did fail, but I voted yes. Something. Oh, okay. So, how are we doing that?
Doug's gonna give you a meal.
Oh, Youngsters that are here tonight, I forgot about that. Come back up here. Youngsters that are here tonight, you should have gotten a little treat bag when you came in. Does everybody have one of those? Anyway, youngsters, if you have one of them, I want you to look inside of there right now. Okay? And if you have a little piece of green garland in there, did anybody get a little piece of green garland in there? Anyone want to pretend they got a piece of green garland in there? Anyway, when you're done, if you see a couple little pieces of green garland in your treat bag, that's going to be something exciting because you are the winner of these little blue Christmas trees. Yeah. So if you did get one and you want one and you think mom and dad, well, even if you don't think mom and dad wouldn't like to take it home, you come and see us after the show. We're going to be up here. We're going to be taking down our stage real quick. You come and see us and you can take home a little blue Christmas tree, okay? We'd like to do that for you tonight. So, without too much to do, this is our Christmas mood family. Some of them have been here for several years, and the last singer we're going to bring out, I've told you this before, I grew up listening to him sing, and everywhere. He sang everywhere. When he was asked to sing, he sang. I just know he did. He sang at my parents' funerals, and I think I learned some things from him because you can tell when he performs, and a lot of these people here, you can tell when they perform, they love what they're doing. Okay? We can read the notes on the page all the time. These people here, they love what they're doing. And sitting right here as well. And that's important. And that's what makes music. That's what makes music. And thank you for your support over the years. It's been a fun ride. Okay? We're not completely done yet, but it's been a fun ride. Okay? So thank you very much, and always, always keep a song in your heart. Thank you.
We conclude tonight's 25th anniversary show with none other than the talented Castleton, North Dakota native, the David Piper. David's powerful voice has brought our show to a close for the last 22 years. So tonight, we once again call on David and the rest of our We're in the Christmas Mood family to close out our 25th anniversary show and our final Valley City State University performance with a selection, 3 Festive Carols for Christmas. You want it? You got it. On behalf of John Maestro, the Money Laws, and the entire 25th anniversary, we're in the Christmas Mood family. We want to thank you for attending tonight's program. It's our privilege to share our talents with you tonight. And over the years on the campus, several of us spent many years at. This will be our final performance at VCSU. Be sure for you to watch for our next adventure next December. Merry Christmas to all.